Hi, welcome to Pingboard's Investor Briefing for ABC Private Equity. I'm Team Project Manager Keegan Taffler, representing CEO Bill Boble, and I'm joined today by Jonathan Levy as the CTO, Jordan Mariner as CFO, Kevin Johnson as CBO, and Jeffrey Coletta as COO. For our agenda during this meeting, I'll start off by talking about Pingboard's value proposition, challenge and opportunity, mission and vision, and addressable market. Jeff will talk about Pingboard's prospects, competitors, exit strategy, and intellectual property. Kevin will review our solution composition, solution roadmap, company history, and organizational structure. Jonathan will touch on our leadership team, traction, business model, and investment request and use of funds. And Jordan will go over our financial projections, strategic goals, strategic objectives with KPIs, and year 4 select tactical projects. And now for a company background. So what sets Pingboard apart from the legions of other software products on the market? Well, our live org chart software is a game changer for enterprise strategic and tactical planning. Standard and older manual org charts quickly become outdated and can hinder growth due to outdated or conveyed misinformation. But our real-time information provided through API integration in iOS and Android apps optimally positions our customers for maximum effectiveness and success. The challenge opportunity that Pingboard seeks at the market level builds off our value proposition. High-growth companies are significantly disadvantaged when they rely on older manual software that doesn't provide the agility and efficiency that they need to succeed in a competitive industry environment. And this lost advantage can really make the difference between their transition through the startup emerging established paradigm. The market-level solution that we propose through our solution offerings is to provide integrated HR management software solutions that allow companies to maximally leverage those periods of high growth through the agility and responsive flexibility provided by our product. Market positioning. Our current mission is to revolutionize people planning through a 3-part master plan. Part 1 was already touched on in our value proposition, but we want to modernize the org chart and move companies away from outdated manual software. Part 2, we want to expand the org chart into collaborative planning tools, so allowing companies to forecast their personnel needs through open recs or internal transitions, etc. And Part 3, we want to introduce cross-functional planning structures, so allowing teams to see the allocation of resources across different departments and encourage that collaboration. Our future vision and why we're seeking investment funding is to become the leading HR add-on software product for large companies and become an invaluable tool of project and tactical resource management. Addressable market. Pingboard is a private, for-profit HR software company within the IT industry, specializing in SaaS B2B real-time org chart software with IT HR platform integration. We're physically based in the US, but our potential customer reach is global due to our cloud solution offerings. The main macro environmental force driver for our business is technology, so if our customers don't have access to broadband, they're not going to be able to access the full advantages and features of our cloud offerings. The main micro force that's a business driver is our channel partners, because with channel partners, we can increase our bundled solution offerings and drive revenue growth. The total addressable market for our domain is $6.4 billion, expected to grow to $9.89 billion in the next 5 years. Our market share currently is 0.0012%. We're expected to grow that to 0.0105%, almost 10 times by year 5. We expect that this accelerated growth will continue through year 10. And now I'd like to turn the presentation over to our COO, Jeff Coletta.
Thanks, Keegan. So in terms of prospects, we're targeting direct business-to-business enterprise end users. Because Pingboard is essentially compatible with companies of all sizes and can seamlessly integrate within existing HR programs, we feel that the B2B opportunities are essentially endless. We currently have a strong customer base and continue to grow as we market our product. A few customers to mention include GoFundMe, Demandbase, Shopkeep, Sequoia, and Pop Sugar. Now, as far as competitors, we've listed a few out within this table just to give you a better sense of what we're up against. And as you can see, Pingboard is one of the newer products that's been established in 2013. But when you look at competitive advantages, we truly feel that Pingboard has something special to offer and has a leg up on the competition. Being able to easily integrate within the existing firm infrastructures, save a ton of money, resources, and time to market. By not having expensive developers, troubleshooting bugs and remediation, it's a huge time save, and the plug and play experience is highly valuable. Other programs may be more compatible via mobile, maybe some are cheaper, more customizable, but the integration piece is really the key driver that's reflected in our financials. And as you can see within this table, the various customer base within each, we do have an extensive list that we are currently comfortable with today. And down below is the pricing and membership. So essentially all of these have different tiers and levels, from free down to the premium packages. And Pingboard is a little bit more expensive, but we feel in the long run you will be saving a ton of money by integrating into the existing platforms and not wasting a lot of time building and developing. So our exit strategy is quite simple. We're looking at IPO by year 5. We've organically grown over the years from the startup phase to the emerging to established and looking to become a market leader. Our goal is to generate over 100 million in revenues by year 5 to make the strategy a reality. We've gone through multiple rounds of investor funding for R&D to optimize our technology, and we think we're in a good position to do so. Now into solution descriptions. Intellectual property, obviously we have the Pingboard name and logo. As far as other patents and copyrights, they're not publicly disclosed. So for this particular section, it is more or less just the trademarks that we have. And now I'll turn it over to Kevin, who will be speaking about solution composition.
Thank you, Jeffrey. Looking now at Pingboard solution composition, our product offering at Pingboard is software as a service, org chart solutions that are aimed at high growth organizations in order to optimize their efficiency. Key features include seamless product introduction, native mobile applications for iOS and Android, updatable hiring plan augmentation, enterprise-wide real-time access to the org charts, engineered sharing capabilities with strategic partners and board of directors, connectivity with prominent IT and HR systems, which gives the live updatability component. Pricing, we have 4 price points, and those are based on number of users, number of charts, and custom options desired. Our bundled services come to bear when we upgrade from team to company price points, and that's when we offer implementation support and new hire onboarding services. Our solution roadmap at Pingboard solution timeline, it all got started in 2013 with demo, prototype, alpha, and beta versions. Our minimum viable product arrived in 2014. 2015 saw our launch and development of Android and iPhone mobile platforms, as well as integration with Slack and HipChat. 2016, notably API first edition and our first customer case study with Pop Sugar. 2017, strategic partnership with Microsoft Azure. 2018, further development of mobile platforms, as well as introduction of people planning. Company overview. Company history, founded by Bill Boble and Rob Eanes in 2013, who then quickly grew the company to 23 employees. Mid-year 2014, major event, product launch, followed then by year 1, 2, and 3, $2.5 million seed funding rounds with major participants, Active Capital, Silverton Partners, and Capital Factory, with each round of funding contributing additional members of our board of advisors. Organizational structure focus here at Pingboard, we are industry focused, service, software as a service, technically a product company. Pingboard organizational chart, 7 organizational units, 1 overarching corporate led by Keegan Taffler, 3 internally focused organizational units, finance led by Jordan Mariner, information management led by Bradley Boise, administration led by Oliver Noisewater, and then 3 externally facing organizational units, technology led by Jonathan Levy, business development led by myself, operations and solutions delivery led by Jeffrey Coletta. And then we have our team of 4 senior vice presidents that are in charge of our 4 product lines. I'd like to hand that over now to our CTO, Jonathan Levy.
Okay. Pingboard's executive team is led by co-founders Bill Bowell and Robert Ains. Previous experience includes founding Webmail and serving as CTO throughout its acquisition by Rackspace. Bowell later co-founded Austin Incubator Capital Factory and founded Pingboard with Ains in 2013. Our board of directors is led by our equity investors, Active Capital, BetaWorks, and Silverton Partners. Leaders on our board and advisors include Pat Matthews, Brian Bailey, and Keith McClanahan. One of the first early adopters of Pingboard was software company Umble. Since the first rollout of our product, Pingboard's customer base has grown to include paying customers like Udemy, GoFundMe, PopSugar, WP Engine, ShopKeep, Khan Academy, Immunio, DemandBase, and LivePerson. Pingboard's current software integration partners include some big names in the HR management industry, like payroll HR management leader ADP, Microsoft Azure, Google Suite, and Okta. With investors funding, we hope to expand this roster. Other ecosystem constituent affiliations and partnerships include Igloo, Honey, SharePoint, and Confluence. Okay, the business model. Pingboard's current average sales price per user is $270 per month. Pingboard has several diverse revenue streams, not all of which are individual user dependent. Our current product offering includes solo, team, and company subscriptions, partner resale products, and software upgrades. We believe that the opportunity for revenue growth in this area lies in the team and company subscription offerings. Our services revenue stems from implementation services, training services, and professional support. Current bundled package offerings include integrated product service packages and HR data analytics packages. Our main areas of expense are R&D, operational solutions delivery, and business development. With investor funding, we plan to increase resources given in these areas in order to increase product integration capabilities and grow our customer base. We are requesting investment financing in the amount of $20 million in equity financing and $5 million in debt financing. We expect Pingboard to be worth $208 million at the end of year 5. Our term sheet expectations request a mix of 50% buyer stock, 30% debt, and 20% cash. Our capitalization table details current share ownership of Pingboard. The current majority shareholders are co-founders Bill Bowell and Robert Ains. We expect these common shares to become diluted as the amount of outside financing increases. In the specific period, we plan to use investment funds to increase integration capability with additional platforms. Specific plans include doubling R&D and sales and marketing headcount and increasing API capability, native app features, and interactive in-app bot development. We have a domain CAGR of 9.4% through 2022. Pingboard is confident that we can yield high returns for investors with $100 million projected revenue in year 5 and 25% ROI as market leader in year 8 through year 10. I now turn the presentation over to the next speaker, Jordan Mariner, CFO.
Thank you, Jonathan. Now on to our financial projections, starting with the TAM. Our estimated market size is about 104 million. Divided by our estimated TAM for year 5 of 9.9 billion gives us about 1%. Our pro forma income statement is shown here using a couple assumptions. First is that in year 4, we received 25% funding of 25 million, leading to a net profit of about 6.3 million. And in year 5, we receive about 30% of funding of $50 million, leading to a net profit of $15 million. As you can see, we believe by year 5, we can attain over $100 million in revenue through our strategic initiatives. Now on to our performance management section, starting with strategic goals. To complete our vision of becoming the leading add-on HR product for companies with more than 200 employees, we have several goals we have to achieve. First, we need to double our research and development personnel. To do this, we're really going to emphasize our research and development department and use the majority of our funding to push products forward. We also need to boost sales through exposure by hosting conferences, which will broaden our market penetration. This is done through our prospects interface or opportunities goal. Strategic objectives with KPIs. I'll only touch on a few. We believe we can fill 80% of open positions within 14 days and maintain an 85% staff attrition rate by creating a stable and welcoming culture where employees want to stay, valuing departmental success with recognition, offering competitive salaries, benefits, and bonuses. Intellectual property. By obtaining patents and copyrights, it'll keep us competitive and employees happy by knowing their hard work is safe from pirating. Board of directors, governance, and executives. They set the standard from the top down. Employees can look to the board and executives for leadership. Opportunities. We believe increased revenue is highly achievable through the additional product offering and new partnership formations, as well as further market penetration. Year 4, select tactical projects. The following resources are required for expansion. Added R&D personnel and hardware. 3 initiatives are needed for this. Human, recruiting and creating a culture where employees feel valued. Machine, using the appropriate technological tools that allow us to expand both in product offerings and internally. Customer solutions, keeping customers happy and wanting to return. Expanding product partnerships through 2 initiatives. Compliance, all professional relationships require a legal contract so that expectations are laid out. And third-party add-ons, delivering on those contracts and expectations. Hiring at all levels of sales and marketing requires 3 initiatives. Human, which was explained earlier, stakeholders, and ROI, generating top-line growth, and geographic. We can add further market penetration through additional sales and marketing initiatives. Increase spending on advertising, conferences, and other areas of customer growth. 2 initiatives, human and financial and capital. The financial and capital aspect means that these increased spending initiatives need to be worth the expenses that we're laying out. Thank you for joining us for the investor briefing portion of our presentation.